In this video, we are going to talk about the ScaleEntry widget, one of the widgets of the ttkwidgets library. To install it, pip install ttkwidgets. So for the code, I relied on the example from the documentation. So you can find it in the ttkwidget section because it's part of the ttkwidgets module. And I also relied on the actual source code of the widget. First, I created the window. Now, to create the ScaleEntry, just call ScaleEntry, the master, the main window, the scale width, the entry width, then from 2, the minimum value and the maximum value of the scale, the orientation, it can be horizontal or vertical, compound, which means the orientation of the entry in regard of the scale, so it can be right, left, top or down, and the entry scale path, which is the distance between the entry and the scale. Here also you can configure the ScaleEntry by calling config entry. You can set the justification of the entry, the foreground color, the font. Then here I'm packing the ScaleEntry. I also added a button that I will explain after first running the code. So this is the entry and this is the scale. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 20. If I give a value equal to -1, for example, it will be corrected. If I add a greater value than the maximum, also it will be automatically corrected. If I add any non-integer value, it will be corrected. If I change the value, the minimum value here, for example, I'm going to say from 5 to 20, then run the code. Here automatically it wrote 5. Now the button will give me the value of the scale, so the value is equal to 20. I can move the scale to set its value. I don't have to use the entry, it is not mandatory. So here the value is equal to 11. If I click on get value, I will have the current value 11. To get the value of the ScaleEntry, you can simply get the property value. So ScaleEntry.value, it will automatically return the value of the scale. Now I'm going to try to change the compound position of the entry. I'm going to say top and change the entry scale path to 10, for example, just to see how it will look like. So this is the entry scale path 10. Okay, if I try, this is not so visible, going to try 20. It looks the same to me. No, it's not the same. So it's not visible. So now if I type 10 and now left, you can see here there is a space between the scale and the entry. If I go back to 0, you can see that the space disappeared. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.